So last week I spoke to you about how when it rains it pours, and it pretty much happened again this week. This week I've had a pretty significant overspend. Hi besties, welcome to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira, and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. In today's video we're checking in for week 4 of April's budget. That means we're going to be taking a look at all the money that left my account last week, whether that be cash or card, comparing that against my budget and making sure I'm on track. Now, spoiler alert, I'm not going to be on track because unbudgeted stuff happened. Let me tell you about what it was and how much it was. Let's get straight into it, bestie. We're here today in my budgeting journey planner. Last week I called this the other one, which is called, and I can't remember for the life of me what it's called, more than a budget planner, but it's not that one. It is the my budgeting journey one. We're going to be checking in from the 20th all the way to the 26th with expense tracker stickers. Let's go. So I'm just going to move it up a little bit, and we're going to start with no spends, which we typically do on a Sunday. So it's a no spend day on the Sunday, which I was grateful for. On the Monday, the last bill of the month came out, which was the gym. So she came out, she was $29.99 as expected. Then we had another no spend day on the Tuesday, which is really good. Then on the Wednesday, I went out. So I did a couple things. So first of all, I put £30 of petrol into my tank, and there it is there, £30. And I also got a haircut, as I do every 2 weeks. Like, look at that, right on time, 30 on a haircut. Let me just put that down a bit nicer. So these are my expense tracker stickers and they are repositionable. So look at that, very good. And for some reason I decided to go into town that day. I don't normally do that. I don't normally get anything to eat. And I went to Next and I spent £49 and it's completely unbudgeted. Like, I don't have money in my clothing allowance for this. Let me tell you, right? Obviously, with everything that's been going on, I've not been feeling amazing all the time. So just seeking out any small sort of, this makes me feel good, I just need to do it, right? So I saw this jacket. Let me show you. So here it is, this jacket. And I don't know why it spoke to me. I don't even like it anymore. No, I do like it. I do like it. But it's a jacket, right? And it's the first thing I've ever bought in a size large, ever. I mean, like, it's no secret that I've been working out a lot more. I want to be healthier and I want to take care of myself. So with that comes weight loss sometimes. But whatever. But like, I'm still wearing all my old clothes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I can fit a lot of people in this, but I don't have any normal clothes because I've been this size pretty much my whole life. I pretty much came out the womb like this. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to justify why I overspent, and there is no justification. I can't continue to do it. However, it made me feel good and I'm just gonna leave it. It's gonna have to be a buffer thing. I was worried about the £30 that I overspent last week. It's buffer, and that means the buffer is literally gone now. Like, part of me feels bad that I did it, and part of me was like, if it was my best friend, like, this is right, if it was my best friend who had gone through what has happened with me, I'd be like, seek out your happy, do what needs to be done and deal with it later. Like, I would 100% give that advice. Because it's me, I'm like, I don't know, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm going off the rails. I just can't do this anymore. So we're about to go into a load of like Sainsbury's and Tesco spends just with my spending money. So starting off on the Thursday, we went to Sainsbury's, or I went to Sainsbury's, I spent £3.90, and that was on Pepsi Max 2 litres, medium eggs, and a seeded roll. So that was probably lunch. Then in the evening, I went to Sainsbury's again. Goodness, what did I go to Sainsbury's again for? I was making dinner that night, so I bought bacon and fake bacon, so bacon, because I made a chicken Caesar salad and I wanted some like nice bacon on the top. On the Friday, I went to Sainsbury's again. I need shares in there. What did I buy there? I bought, oh, this was in the evening. I bought a 3-pack of Magnums. You know those Magnums I'm obsessed with? I bought those Magnums, and I bought apple and elderflower flavoured water. Magnums, man, they're good. They're controlling my life right now. And I guess in the middle of the day, so I know that was evening because that was just before Alive. I guess in the day, I spent £10.80 in Tesco. What was that? This is an expensive one. I got sugar-free strawberry flavoured water, some Granny Smith apples, some more eggs, and a sourdough bloomer. Like, it's not like exciting stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Then on the Saturday, I went to Sainsbury's. Like, this is my life. I've got a Sainsbury's close to my house. So Sainsbury's $3.20. That was Volvic Summer Fruits, Volvic Strawberry. So it's just flavoured water again, sugar-free flavoured water. I'm trying to not have as much Pepsi Max. So I'm having sugar-free flavoured water, which is probably just as bad for me, but it feels better. And then in the evening, I went to Tesco's. I spent £8.20, which was, I got these pineapple and mango lollies. I had one of those, a Lucozade Sport, peaches, and some grapes. I've been really fancying a peach, so that's what I got. So that was the week. Lots of spending towards the end, but I find it hard to explain the jacket, but I've got a nice jacket now and it makes me feel really good when I put it on because it's a size. I don't even think I was that size when I was a teenager, honestly. So it makes me feel good about myself. So do you know what? I'm going to stop beating myself up about it. I'm going to enjoy it and maybe dye it a not beige colour, but it makes me feel good when I wear it, so I'm going to continue to enjoy it and not feel bad about it. Stop judging me. Anyway, we're going to move over to the check-in page. It's going to be week 4 up here, so let's get into it. So I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, so let's start with spending. So last week we had £35 to play with. I actually spent right up to the limit. It's £34.69, which would normally leave me with 31 pence, but we're going to put that into the change tin. But also, a lot of you pointed out last week that I missed out £2. So we're actually going to put £2.31 in. The £2 is already in the tin. So we're going to we'll sort that out later, yeah? So we're actually going to roll over 0. Petrol and haircut are exactly the same. So nothing stuffed. And then I spent the 30, which means there's nothing left over. Social, we're not doing anything with, and I'm just not going to roll that over into the next week because it is essentially spent. Do you know what I mean? And then from budgeted, we didn't give any allowance, but I overspent by £49, which now is minus £79. So going into next week, last week we stuffed £35. I spent £143.69, which I did not have. So we're going to roll over 0. Yeah, rolling over 0 into the week because next week is the last week of the month for me. I'm counting this as a 5-week month. So talking of the penny challenge, here she is. This is the leap year challenge in the tin. She's very, very full. This is available on my Etsy store. It's just a sticker. We got it in like 5 different colors. This is the gradient version. I absolutely love her. We are going to try and do a 231, but I don't have a pen. So do I have a 231? Oh, I don't. I need a calculator and a pen. Hold on. So here's the money here. Let's just put that in first of all. Let's get that out of here. Let's do that. Let's put that in first of all, just to check it actually fits. And I think it will. I think we'll be okay. So that's the 31. So it's £2.31. Okay, and the highest number we've got here is 193. So if we minus 193, that leaves us with 38. So if we've got a 38, we could do 2. Okay, that worked out. So everybody who pointed out that I did that wrong, we've got it. We've sorted it. Very good. Very well done, us. Very, very good. So back in the budget now, we only need to account for the gym, which did come out, and there's nothing extra. So I am going to add an unbudgeted line here. So unbudgeted. So we are going to have to, unfortunately, account this within a budget. I gave myself a buffer and then I had a buffer anyway. So it's going to be variable and the budget is 0. At the moment, it's £79. So I would be like £50 over budget this month, but we'll see what happens next week because I can't rule anything out, Bessie. I really, really can't. But at this point, I'm adamant that I'm not going to overspend next week. So Bessie, it's time to cash stuff. We're going to go into here. This is my A6 budget with Ira binder. She's beautiful. And yeah, we're not at the stage where we're raiding Christmas, but at the same time, I've saved up a £5 for Christmas. Do you know what I mean? So here's the last of the spending. We will restuff that together probably next week. And yes, very, very good. But I don't give myself the whole £45. We are going to do a saving challenge and it is this one here. This is the primary challenge. It's not currently available on my Etsy store because I do have to restock that. I am working on it, I swear. This one, when you are able to buy it, it comes with this dice here. It's got 3 different outcomes, either a diamond, a circle or a star, and I've assigned a value to each one here. So if I get the red, it's 5, blue is 10 and yellow is 20. We've done quite a lot. I don't mind what it is, but I liked having £35 last week, but let's see. It's a star. So I've got £20, so let's do that. It'd be nice to get the stars out of the way. It really will. So that's good. I've got £20 for this week, which feels, I don't know. I've got a lot on this week, to be honest. So we're back in the A7 one. This one is actually available on my Etsy store. We have got her. She is in stock. This is £20 right here. And yeah, that's all done. I will surely be spending that very, very soon. Hi guys, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. Yeah, there's a lot going on this week. Stuff to do with my mum. That's what's going on. I've spent a lot of money already. It's going to be more, but I'll give you a full breakdown on that when it's kind of all over. Because at the moment it's still a bit up in the air because there's a lot of us brothers and we've all paid for different things separately. So when that all comes out in the wash and we take all of our equal cuts of it, I'll be able to share how much I spent on the whole thing and probably give you a bit more detail as well. And I'll also be able to tell you where the money came from, essentially, because I do have an emergency fund, don't really want to use that. I do have house savings, don't really want to use that, but there is money. So yeah, we'll talk about that all at the end of it. So yeah, that's that. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. And a massive extra special thank you to my top tier patrons, also known as Sugar Daddies. Angela Reeve, Angie, Beth Dorr, Kathy and Diana Hazel, Celeste Barentine, Diane Nelson, Diana, Emma Playford, Harvey, Janai Spackman again, Megan Edwards, Nat, Stephanie Parker, Susan, Tiffany Probasco, Tony Leland, Tracy Dowdy, and Tasha Bouvier. Over on Don't Trust Ira at the moment, we are designing a new collection. So we are at the cash envelope stage. We've designed quite a lot of stuff already. We've done the budget booklet, we've done the binder, we've done the cash envelope. So we're halfway through making cash envelopes now. So there's like a lot still to do. It's really, really fun. And the back to school thing we've come up with is really, really nice. So, and obviously Sugar Daddies will get that as well. So whenever that is launched, on top of whatever else is being launched, it's going to be really good. Join me over on Tuesday and Thursday nights and we'll make that together at 8 PM GMT. But other than that, I think that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for being here. I guess until the next one, bestie, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And what do we do for the thumbnail? I don't know. I'm just going to do like a... I'm going to do this face because I know I'm going to talk about unbudgeted stuff. So it's going to be like, oh, let's move that out of the way. Because genuinely I feel that way. So it's like not clickbait. I genuinely feel that way, but also I don't. I just don't. Let me know in the comments down below. Like what you think about all of this. Because I can't continue like this, but at the same time, do you know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna go. I feel good. I'll see you next week, bestie. Twice probably. Bye.